Hello, Soul Tribe. Welcome to Ascending House Tarot on YouTube and Ascending House on Facebook. My name is Melissa. To those of you who are new, welcome if you are new, and thank you if you're returning. Please do not forget to hit that like button on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube and share on both of the pages. I am bringing a message today in reference to career and finance, and I will start off with the zodiac sign Aries. So let us just jump into this and see what Spirit has for us. I pre-pulled to try to save some time, and the card that Aries received was from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, was To Be Fair, number 38. Somebody could be 38 years of age. Okay. And the card is To Be Fair. So with that Wisdom of the Oracle number 38, To Be Fair, that card tells me that in your career or money matters, fairness, contracts, negotiations, or decisions that are coming into focus. You may be evaluating a job, opportunity, or business decisions that require you to consider both logic and intuition, okay? Make sure the give and take is equal. If you're not being valued or compensated fairly, it's time to speak up or shift your energy elsewhere. You're being reminded you deserve more. So Spirit is just telling you just pretty much that you need to the give and take should be equal. Yes, you work on a job. Yes, you get paid a salary. But when you go above and beyond doing that, when it's required to keep business afloat, to bring in profit, bring in revenue, to keep, customers satisfied, or whatever your position is, that you should be paid and thanked equally for your give and take. And I know sometimes some businesses, if you work for a small mom and pop, or you work for a small company, they don't have the money to just pay and give raises and bonuses and merit raises and promotions and things like that. But there's other ways that you can be thanked and shown gratitude for you going above and beyond in your job duties. And Spirit just wants you to realize that it needs to be fair for you. Like, don't let anyone take advantage of you or the situation that you're in. It should be equal. It should be fair in your employment or with your finances or with your career. Your first tarot card that you received was the Moon card, and the Moon came out in reverse, okay? And in finance, this suggests like a veil lifting, like what was hidden, such as an unclear pay, behind the scene, workplace politics, or hidden motives, is becoming more obvious. There may have been some financial confusion or something like that, or job insecurity, or mixed signals that were given, that you're finally starting to see things clearly from what they really are. Because we know when it's in the moon is in the upright, we know that things are hidden, and we don't know what's hidden. We know we don't know what's really going on. Things are hidden from us, and we're just left in that confused state. We don't know really what's going on. But with this card being in reverse, Spirit is telling you to trust what's being revealed. The confusion around a financial decision, partnership, or work situation is clearing. And be honest with yourself. Even if what you're realizing is uncomfortable, even if it's something that you don't want to face and deal with, you face it head on, because this is going to affect you down the road. You can't just sweep it under the rug and ignore it. And you just can't continue, as I always say, to be someone's doormat, whether it's in the employment, whether it's in your home, wherever it is where this is affecting your finances or your career. Your second card was the Temperance, Aries. And with the Temperance, you're being divinely guided towards a career that blends your skills, passion, and purpose. Like your financial healing is taking place. This card encourages patience, pacing, and alignment. Like, avoid rushing or acting out of fear. So Spirit wants you to balance your ambition pretty much with your well-being. You may be called to create a new path, switch gears, or approach, your goals in a more sustainable way. Slow, steady, intentional steps will lead to a lasting success. So Spirit doesn't want you to rush through anything. They want you to balance it out. Like, and we know with the Temperance, she has one foot in the water and one foot on land. So you got to sometimes play that role. Spirit doesn't want you to just be so even keel, though, where you let people walk all over you. But sometimes when the veil is lifted and the curtains are pulled back and you see things for what they are, you have to plan your next move, right? So Spirit doesn't want you to rush into anything. Take your time, plan, be patient for your next move, because you don't want to do anything that you'll regret. Your third tarot card was the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay? And with the Five of Wands in reverse, this card is like you just being tired of the office drama, the competition, or the internal pressure. Like, you may be disengaging from conflict or feeling burned out. You could be avoiding confrontation with the boss, team member, even your own doubts. Like, things you're dealing with within. Like, is it me or is it them? Like, you're starting to doubt your own self and what's going on within you because of all the craziness that goes on at the job. Well, what Spirit just wants you to know, it's okay to choose peace, right? Have that patience, but not at the cost of your own growth. You don't have to fight, but you do need to stand up for what's right in your work and with your finances, because this is, like I said before, this will affect you down the road. This isn't anything that's just going to be washed away. This is your career for most of you, and others of you, this could be finances that you're dealing with, maybe at home or wherever. You may have some type of investment or a business partner, or however it is. So Spirit wants you to have patience and plan. Don't let anyone walk all over you, but, you know, stand up for yourself. You don't have to fight and carry on and act a fool about what's going on, but the veil has been lifted. The moon card is in reverse, so you know some shadiness and some craziness is going on. Spirit just wants you to plan, and be patient, and just things are going to work out for you. Just don't make any rash decisions. And overall, guys, what I would say with this reading is the fog has lifted for you, or will be lifting for some of you guys in your workplace, or in your business partnership, or in your finances at home, or whatever it is. And it said you're gaining clarity around, like, what's truly fair and sustainable in your career. Trust what you're seeing. Balance, not burnout, is the way forward. Don't settle for less than your worth. Negotiate, realign, and walk away from what no longer fits or no longer serves you. Your spirit guides are telling you, you don't have to let anyone like make a fool of you and use you and abuse you, but they do want you to have patience and don't make any rash decisions, because, like, this is your finances, and in some cases, some of you have been on your job for many of years. This is like your retirement job. You weren't planning on going anywhere else and starting over. So maybe, you know, sometimes when we go to Spirit and Source, we go to God, you know, God will move certain things and people out of our way, so you don't have to do anything. And maybe that's why Spirit is telling you, Aries, you know, this is a collective reading. It's not for everyone. It's just for someone specific, or someone's specific, that, you know, just bide your time. And they're telling you to have patience, right? Because you don't know what's coming around the corner. They know, Spirit knows, but you don't know. And so what they could be planning is to remove this person out of your way. I'm not saying this is the case for everyone, but Spirit has a way of moving things that'll help us to our highest good and to the next level that we need to be on. That is the message that I have for you, Aries. I hope that it resonates. Just choose peace and patience over impulse, okay? And as I always say, as above, so below.